Smash.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey. How are you?
A spider just bit me on my pudge.
Your pudge?
It actually did. It did the thing.
Yep.
I was fucking packing up all our shit for band practice, and I came down here to set up for this fucking nightmare that we're putting ourselves through. Oh my god, I forgot how to play entirely. Uh-oh. Kev, is this it?
No. Absolutely not.
You don't know that.
I do.
Anyways, so I was like, oh fuck, let me, take care of this shit and set up. So I did, and then I was upstairs and I was putting pedals away, and I was like, oh, I felt like a really sharp stab on my back. And I didn't think anything of it. I figured that my pudge pinched a hair or something. This is a really good story to start with, yeah. Fuck. So, anyways, long story short, I moved, and then I saw a little brown spider bit me in the ass, above my ass, on my little love handle, and it hurt. So if I go into anaphylactic shock here shortly, we'll know that's why. That's actually why you're here, Kev.
Oh, to monitor your spider effects?
Yeah, because everybody's gone. I'm, like you so astutely pointed out, I'm living the bachelor life again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does it feel to not have a wife or child anymore?
Well, I mean, technically I still have them, but
yeah,
they're just not here.
They're not around anymore.
Oh my god, this mic situation is not going to work for me. Holy shit. Anyways. Oh, fuck. Kev, have we done this since you bought a house?
No. Actually, we haven't.
Well, at least nothing interesting happened with that.
Oh my god. You've heard this story, or parts of this story, so many times, but it has been a process getting this house. Boy, do I even want to tell this story? Do I want to live through this again?
Well, just tell the funniest bits.
Okay, so Louisa and I bought a house. We've been looking for a couple months, and then our not next door, but our across the street neighbor decided kind of last minute to sell. We'd been talking back and forth with him for a while because we wanted to buy his house, and we'd heard that he was thinking about moving back to Germany. He's German.
Germany. It's called Germany.
Germany. Okay.
You're welcome.
And he was just being super non-committal. Oh, I don't know if I really want to move, blah, blah, blah.
You have to do it in his voice.
I don't know if I really want to move. I'm thinking about maybe going to California.
California.
he like had this like kind of new wave Buddhist cult or something he was into.
New wave Buddhist cult. Okay.
Yeah. That's my take on it, at least. But
I remembered.
Yeah. It didn't take long to click. Anyways, so he very suddenly decided he did indeed want to move. And not only did he want to move, but he is going to Germany in 2 weeks, and he never wants to come back. So he needs to get everything done in 2 weeks. Like, all right, well,
we'll
make
not
it work.
how that works.
Mm-hmm. Luckily, he did want to sell to us. We'd known him for a couple years as a neighbor, and he's a nice neighbor, but he was not pleasant to deal with as a seller.
I think it probably bears for context that this house was not listed. With a realtor.
He didn't want to go to market with it because he didn't want all the hassle, and he definitely didn't want to pay realtor fees. So, in a sense, that worked to our advantage because if it had gone to market, we would not have gotten it. Someone would have bid over what we could pay for it because that's just the way the market is here right now. But him not having a realtor and his overall ignorance on how all of this works kind of somehow frustratingly worked to his advantage. So anyways, he told us that he wanted $300 for it, and that was still under our budget, even though it was a little bit more than I thought the house was worth.
I keep thinking there's spiders on me. Sorry.
So we offered him $309 to cover our realtor costs, and he seemed okay with that. But there was another couple who was making him an offer and apparently was offering him
Allegedly.
more than we were. Allegedly. I do know there was another couple because we know who they are, but I don't know if they were actually offering more than what
Are
we
you
were.
worried that they're going to try to break in the house and kill you?
Yes.
Okay.
But he,
Emily
since,
would be.
since he was moving to Germany in 2 weeks and never coming back, he needed to get rid of all of his shit.
Sorry.
And
I shouldn't have done that.
somehow, like, he just became so hung up on selling everything in his house and us buying all of his belongings being part of the deal. Now, he's a minimalist and doesn't own that much, really.
There's a lot of shit in there, though.
I mean, there's a lot of bullshit, but there's not that much of, like, actual value in his house beyond a few nice, admittedly, rugs and, like, a bicycle and a couple other small things.
He was a rug purist.
Which, by the way, speaking of which,
Purists?
as I've been cleaning out his house, I've been like just absolutely shocked that he has spent thousands of dollars on rugs and apparently his dining room table, which is like some modernist minimalist bullshit he paid a lot of money for, and he owns like 50 pairs of shoes, but he has so many things rigged in his house with like cut up old coat hangers, and he doesn't own any storage containers, just the plastic boxes you get salad in and stuff like that. He's like such a cheap ass in so many ways, but spends thousands of dollars on rugs and shoes. Anyways, it's been baffling to me. He was insistent that we buy all of his belongings, and it seemed like the deal was somehow hanging on this. So I don't know where we got the number 5,000 from. I genuinely thought that's what he wanted, but now in hindsight, it is most likely that Louisa just made up that number out of thin air. And so we offered him 5,000 for all of his furniture and furnishings and belongings. And our realtor communicated that to him, and he said, "Great, accepted," signed our offer, so we're now under contract. Then realized we were offering 5,000. Oh, fuck me.
You're not doing this.
No. He realized we were offering 5,000 for everything, and he thought we were only offering 5,000 for just his furniture. And so then he became super upset, said he wouldn't have signed the deal if he'd known that was the case, and his stuff is worth at least $20,000 and blah, blah, blah. And so we renegotiated and said, we'll pay 5,000 for these select items, the only things of actual value in your house, and you can do whatever you want with the rest. And so he had like a garage sale in which he sold like nothing and then just left everything for us to take care of. So we've been spending the last almost month cleaning a bunch of shit out of his house. Like he left toothbrushes, ointments, dirty dishes.
That's
just
the part that's
absolutely. He took 2 suitcases with him to Germany and left everything else behind. I'm not exaggerating.
I know. I just love the idea.
He owns like 12 pairs of slippers that we'd had to put in garbage bags and dispose of. It's been so frustrating, and the longer I've dealt with it, the more angry that I've gotten at this man. He's never done a thing to fix up this house either, so we got the inspection report back a few weeks later, and luckily there was nothing major on it, but still, like an old house, a lot of things to do.
Yeah.
So we asked for some credit in closing, or for him to take care of some of those costs, and he said, absolutely not. I will not pay for a single thing. If this is a deal breaker, I'm happy to take this to market. Even though, if he were to take it to market, he'd have to fucking come back to America. He'd have to hire a realtor. He would have to get some of these things fixed. He'd have to clean all of this shit out of his house.
Fucking, what the hell am I doing?
Woohoo!
I was so wound up from your story. Because I got excited because I was going to say, you should have called him on it.
I should have.
You should have been like, yeah, you know what?
I didn't want to jeopardize losing this house over this stuff because he was an ignorant idiot. But, like, as we've been working through the house, we've discovered, like...
Oops.
No! Like, half the lights in the basement don't work, so we asked him, is there a trick to these things? And he said, oh, yeah, shortly after I moved in, 5 years ago, by the way, like, a fuse blew or something, so I just didn't bother with it. And, like, okay, so he just has left multiple things broken for years because he couldn't be bothered to fix it because he's spending all of his money on rugs and slippers. And, God, it's just been... Oh, you saved me.
I know, I did. It's okay. Now we're even. Yeah, it's cool.
Anyways, yeah, that's been our life for the last month.
And did you find a dildo in the house?
Oh yeah, Louisa found a dildo in the basement as she was cleaning up.
But that's not his. That's the
He
tenant's.
was renting the basement out to one of his students.
Dildo Jones.
Yeah. Anyways, Uli, if you're listening to this, you miserly old German fuck, you have made our lives very difficult over the last month.
I hope somehow, like, in some weird way, that he does get to listen to this. I mean, it wouldn't matter. He's in Germany.
No, there's nothing he can do about it. We own your house now.
But it would be funny.
Yeah.
Don't you feel like you should just text him and be like, you're an asshole?
I want to. We've been, like, kind of passively aggressively texting him every time there's an issue and asking if he knows anything about it.
That's a good
just
idea.
so he sees how much shit we're having to deal with because he was lazy and cheap and
I mean, eventually he's just going to stop answering you, I would think.
maybe.
I mean, I would. Oh, fucking God. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay. We're going to do this thing again?
Where we don't talk. Well, I have an opportunity here that I don't usually have.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Why are you good at this now?
Oh, I don't know. I've been fueled by rage talking about this. Fuck!
Oh! I seriously have that. I keep thinking there's spiders on me. You ever get that?
Oh, man. A cockroach crawled on me the other night when I was on the couch, and now I'm just which is something that happened to me when I was a kid in the middle of the night once, and since then, for years, I've been paranoid about cockroaches crawling on me in the middle of the night.
I mean, that is awful.
Yeah.
You're dead. You're dead from that. Oh, fuck! Shit. Man. You know what fucking... Oh, my God. You know what pisses me off?
What?
I forgot to tell you about this. I actually think I wrote that, like, I wanted to do, like... Okay. Fucking... Don't pat your belly. It's like in real life. Every time you win, you pat your belly.
I do.
It's really difficult to play games with Kevin because as soon as he starts winning, he grunts and pats his belly as hard as he can.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I chomp, too.
Okay. Have you ever had the fucking people with, like, random internet services come to your house at night and try to sell you the internet?
At night?
Yes.
No.
It's the fucking most frustrating thing in the world. They fucking show up with their stupid little notepads, and they're like, hey, oh, we're fucking doing, like, fiber in this neighborhood or something. Do you want fiber?
We have had a lot of people try and sell us stuff
I was
at
like,
the door.
fucking excuse me? And they come at like 8 o'clock on a Friday, and typically I wouldn't care, but it drives Meacham nuts, and then it wakes up the baby for like 8 seconds, and it doesn't matter because she goes right back to sleep. But still, like, the thought of a baby waking up when you're trying to, like, chill and watch TV or something,
Yeah. Oh, that'd be
it's
frustrating.
the most frustrating thing. So I was like, hey, can you put me on a list to not come here? And they were like, oh, well, it's a different person every time. And I was like, right, but you all work for a company, yes? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, whatever company you work for, start a list of people who don't want to fucking talk to you and put this house on it. And they're like, oh, well, I can say something, but the next person might come. I was like, okay, here's what I need to tell you. Do not knock on this fucking door anymore. I'm not going to buy the internet from you. I was like, I have the internet. And they look at you like, well, this isn't the internet, it's fiber, and they start their pitch.
Oh,
and I hate
God.
having to be like, hey, okay, I understand you're doing your pitch and you're just doing your job. However, don't fucking come to this house. Don't knock on the door. I'm not going to buy the internet.
Oh, man. We had what would have been your absolute nightmare experience yesterday.
Oh, God, what?
So, hold on. I got to choose.
There's nothing worse than
gonna
the
be-
internet thing, so that's a tough one to top.
I don't know. So, we've been addressing these issues on the inspection report, and I've been, like, getting quotes from people. And I made the mistake of asking for a quote online from what I thought was a local company. And,
Keep talking.
oh,
I forgot. I can't see how fucking long we've been doing this.
oh, okay. And, so I made the mistake of filling out this form online to request a quote, and it must have
for
sent
what?
my for like gutter stuff, And I thought it was a local company, but it must have distributed my information to a bunch of different services that it like also owns or is connected with or whatever. Because we've been getting spam called, and by we I mean me, like crazy for people trying to like sell us like no home buyer shit.
New home buyer shit.
Yeah. Anyways, so we got a call from Home Depot, which we just bought a bunch of new appliances with them. So I thought it was regarding that. And they said, oh, you've bought all this stuff from us. You qualify for like a free water test. We'll send someone out to your house.
Free water test?
Yeah, we'll send someone out to your house. They'll test your water, make sure there's no trace levels of whatever. And it's all free. We'll give you the results, and you can decide what you want to do with them. I said, all right, that's fine. So it takes about an hour, and then we'll tell you the results. So I scheduled it. And it was for yesterday. This guy gets here, and he's like, is your wife here? Well, we need to talk to both of you. And I'm like, yeah, okay, let me get her.
I'm sorry,
and then
what?
He starts getting all this shit out and setting it up, and I realize quickly that we are now in pitch mode. And he proceeds for the next hour and a half to test our water and compare it to his water and try and sell us on all of this stuff. Like, oh, how much money do you spend per month on cleaning supplies? And you could be spending a lot less on blah, 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 blah. And look at how much softer our water is. And look at the levels of trace sediments in your water. And it was all of these things, man.
Did you have a lot of trace sediments in your water?
Yeah, I mean, it's just
that's good, man.
It's city water. It's it's not that bad, but it is what it is. Anyways, so he's like trying to pitch us on this, and then finally we get to the fucking end. Oh, and he's doing the thing that a lot of people do where they think they're a stand-up comedian for some reason, and they're making a bunch of bad jokes.
I hate that, especially when it's in your house.
Yeah. And what can you do besides give like a polite kind of? And so he's telling these bad jokes and laughing at himself.
I always just don't do anything. I just make it as awkward as possible.
We did that a lot. And so at one point he mentions about like how his father has dementia, and one of his pitches.
You laughed at that.
One of his pitches for why we should buy his water is that our studies show that it will save you on average 80 hours per year in cleaning time using better water.
What the fuck does that mean?
That's 2 weeks of extra time. That's basically a full 2-week vacation you could be taking. Let me tell you, the most valuable thing there is in this world is time. I can tell you, if I would give my left nut to have one more conversation with my father, but that man is gone.
Did he really?
Yeah, he legitimately said that.
He started crying.
And then he said, and that's why I live with my parents now. I didn't think I'd be doing that at 39, but Dad has dementia and my mom had a heart attack, so I can't talk about her. I'm going to start crying. I'm like, you brought it up out of nowhere. He talked about it for like 5 minutes. It was not relevant to anything he was trying to pitch us on. But, oh my God. So at the end, like... Oh, yeah, and he has his iPad, and he's showing us all these things on the iPad, and it does that thing where, like, he shows you the benefits of this new water system for in XYZ areas, for your health and drinking it, for cleaning, all this sort of stuff. And after each little section, it asks a question. And he typed our names into it. So the box says, like, Kevin and Louisa, don't you agree that it would be nice to be drinking healthier water? And you click yes or no. And
the answer is no.
Well, yeah. And then it gets to, like, how much you'll save on, like, dishwashing soap and stuff. And instead of Kevin and Louisa, it just said, Louisa, wouldn't it be nice to save time washing dishes? Oh my God.
Oh, I like that a lot.
So at the
That's
end,
good.
we finally ask, all right, how much is this fucking thing? And then he goes, well, let me ask you this. And he pulls up another screen and starts plugging in, do you use these products? And it's like dish detergent, laundry detergent, soap, shampoo, all these things.
Who the fuck says, no, I don't use shampoo?
Yeah, and so he goes, this is all going to make sense in just a moment, I promise. I'm like, I know what you're fucking doing. You're going to, like, show this, how much you're spending on these things and how much you can save with this system. And so it's like $200 a month almost to pay for this basically fancy water filter that they install.
Oops.
And I said, okay, how long do you pay that? And he goes, it's forever. I'm like, I don't want to pay $200 forever for a water filter.
$200 a month?
Yes.
Why the fuck would you have to put money?
And we're like, we can't afford that. And
What
it's like, oh, but
subscription
you
are you
can
paying?
afford it. Look, you're already spending that much on these cleaning things. I'm like, dude, I'm not going to stop fucking buying shampoo just because I have a water filter. Are you a maniac?
No, it makes perfect sense.
Oh my god. And so finally, like, and he's pushing at the end, like, so what can I tell my boss? Are you interested? Are you committed? What level of interested are you? And we just kept saying, we don't know. We need to talk about it. We will not make a decision right now. Oh yeah, I get that. But what would you say you're at right now? Like, I'm not telling you anything right now. And so finally,
This is an
he,
amazing
like,
hour and a
God,
half.
Oh my god, I was furious. So finally, once it's done and he starts packing up, Louisa has found an excuse to leave about 15 minutes ago by this point. He's packing up, and we're just talking now. He's like trying to, be friendly so that I might be in the mood to
it
buy
might
something
change
from
your
him.
mind, yeah.
And he's just talking about Winston and stuff. And then he starts talking about how, this city is going downhill because of political correctness that's ruining everything. Like, fucking Christ.
And you're
do
like,
do
sold.
we have to talk about this? And he's like, let me tell you about this project that the city got, and they hired this black-owned and only black-operated business to do the job, which, fine, that's fine, but they don't hire the most qualified people. They're just trying to be PC, and well, they had to end up paying for the job 3 times to get done because they didn't do it right, and all this. My source on this is my dad, by the way. He was a Winston-Salem police chief. I'm like, you expect me to believe that your father, who's riddled with dementia, is a reliable
I
source?
was gonna say, didn't he specifically start out with like, yeah, he's fucking gone, dude?
Yeah.
Did he not start by saying he wanted to have another conversation with him?
Yep.
The
About
last
this, I presume.
The last conversation I had with my dad was, the damn blacks are ruining this country.
Basically.
And then
How
he
the
had to,
fuck did I get over there?
he had to be like, wait, Dad, what do you mean? Tell me more. Oh, God.
Yeah, man, it was not fun. I would have loved to see you in that, though.
We had a guy. We were trying to get one of the bathrooms redone before we realized that we're poor and we can never do anything that we want to do. But he was a nice enough dude, but like he could tell like it wasn't really going well, like money wise, it wasn't there, and he just kept being like, "Oh, like this house is worth it." He's like, "They don't build houses like this anymore."
They don't build houses.
And I was like 1956, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's different." And I was like, "Okay, well that's cool." And then he kept being like, as we were walking around, he's like, "Oh, the floors, like these are really good floors. Like you can tell, like I'm a big guy. I'm walking on these floors. I don't feel them moving at all." And I was like, "The floors move in houses you've been in?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, like new houses, they don't do a good job. Like the floors, they move." I was like, "The floors move in the house that like you've been in a house and the floors buckled underneath you." And he's like, "Oh yeah." So then the whole rest of the time, because I just found that so funny, every time he would say anything, I was like, "Well, and the floors should definitely support it, right?" And he just kept being like, "Oh yeah, you better believe it. These floors, you're never gonna have a problem." So I talked about the floor. Fuck! I talked about the floors in this house with a strange old man for a long time. But anyways, that sounds good, Kev. So you're loving it. You're a full-on homeowner. You're enjoying it.
I hate owning a home. It's only been a month, but I already do not like it.
Have you moved in yet?
No. Maybe that's why I hate it, because
Yeah, because right
All
now
we're
you have
doing
all
right
the
now
headache
is-
with none of the perks.
yeah,
Wait till we have band practice down there in that
Yeah.
air-conditioned, unlit room.
yeah. Well, some of the lights work. Enough to see, but
Enough to see. Wow. Okay, let's do one more then.
okay.
But you pick who I am, and you get to be whoever.
Okay.
Let's even the playing field.
Let's see if I can do it. God.
Excuse me.
Be Steve.
Oh,
And I'll be Simon.
look at these stupid things. What is this character from?
Minecraft.
Oh, okay. That seems stupid. Is that a thing that people like?
Apparently.
That's okay. I gotta learn what my moves are anyway. Here, I'm not gonna hit you. I promise. What is this?
Oh, God, fucking... We're not playing this course.
Okay. Why don't you pick the course too?
Okay, that would be helpful.
Oh, I don't like how I look.
Look at how muscular Simon's legs are. some beefy ham hocks.
And you never played Castlevania either, did you?
Nope.
You just like his legs.
I do like his legs.
Uh-oh. I'm talking, which means for some reason my nose is running. Probably the spider bite.
Because our bodies don't work well anymore. I texted my D&D group that, like, the second I turned 30, my farts were not as clean as they used to be.
I'm sorry, wait, what do you mean clean?
I mean, like...
Wait, give me a second. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Wait, what does that do? What does this do? What am I
That
doing?
mines materials that you can use to build things at your little block there.
How do I... Oh. What's the...
I don't know.
This... Okay, whatever. Let's just do it. Oh, that's annoying. Oh.
I swear to God.
I didn't know I could do that. I like that one. This is fucking stupid. I can't believe people play as this. And probably do pretty good.
Some people like him. Not getting me with that today.
Oh, I do have a spike. That's good. Oh my god.
Fuck off. God damn it. Wish you could turn the spaceships off on this course.
Now my sword's blue, I guess?
It's a different material. You upgraded it. Basically what I mean is that my farts more frequently now have a little extra.
I didn't know what you were talking about at first. I was like, wait. Like a little extra juice?
Yeah. Like there's a little more cleanup involved more frequently.
How do you manage that? Like out in the world? Or am I asking a
Out in the
question
world?
that you maybe don't want to reveal?
I haven't figured out a viable solution yet.
That's fucking hideous.
It's not like every time I fart. It's just more often than it was before.
Just enough to remind you it's there.
Yeah. I don't like how well you have taken to this character.
I don't even know what I'm doing yet. How well I've taken to this character.
Motherfucker.
Oh, I eat a little turd for my thing. What's the... Okay. I don't like that one bit.
His recovery.
Yeah, it's weird. I like... Oops. Oh, I got a little...
Stop. How are you dodging all of this?
Oh, I like
God,
that.
what in the shit?
No! This.
Annoying.
Where's my fucking... How come I don't have my little cart?
You don't have enough materials.
Oh, I have to get materials? That's stupid.
Yeah.
That sucks. So, how am I supposed to get materials if you're trying
You just
to hit
keep
me?
doing that.
But you're gonna try to hit me.
Oh my god. The duration on your dodge is really annoying me.
Don't talk about the duration of my dodge. Oh, I thought I was gonna get you. Oh no, I did the wrong way. Okay, I got you anyway. No!
Jesus Christ, finally. Fucking A.
Oh, what the fuck?
You
Why
can
did I
do-
do that?
You built a wall in the air.
Let's not get political. That was pretty good! Oh, where'd my thing go? Stop. Minecart. This makes me angry at people who play Minecraft, and also people who do this in this game. All Emily's kids play Minecraft, I guess.
Oh god.
Like, children?
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird of them. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, I don't want to break my box. I like my box. Whee! Oh. Oh, fucking... Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we made a little
Fuck. Oh, coming back. Figuring it out.
Yeah, finally. You'd think with legs as strong as his, he could run faster.
I don't like how short my little stubby thing is. That. Do that.
God damn it.
Yeah. Pick the wrong way. Oh. Fuck. Anyways, you're stupid for doing this. Look at me go. I hate this. This is not a fun character. No. No.
I might do it.
No, I won't.
It only takes you playing a character you know nothing about against.
Well, now I know I just have to do that. Fuck. 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 Oh, oops. How do I make that hurt you? Uh-oh.
God fucking damn it! Give me a break, spaceship! You stupid bitch! Oh my god!
Oh good, the AC's on.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm getting a little sweaty too. But I'm telling you, it's just the humidity. And maybe the fever from the spider bite. Oops, oops. Oh, my recovery's fucking stupid. Oh, you're being a dick. Oh, you have to do like the little wiggly to get there. Oh,
Get
fuck.
out of here!
That's fucking stupid. Whee! I'm just fucking, why do I keep doing that?
I hate how much you're enjoying this. Alright, I'm just gonna wait up here.
It's funny when you don't know what you're doing. This is bad content, Kev.
Hey, don't blame me.
What do you mean, don't blame you? You specifically said you're not gonna do anything. God.
That was low for me. That felt bad.
Thank you for watching Von Wolf Brain. This is Stephen Hawking's cousin, Stephen Eagling. I am just as smart as him and more alive than him, and I watch Von Wolf Brain every day and I love it. Oh god, I love it. Please consume more content. Click here. Or here. Or here. Thank you. I love you. Goodbye. Love. Von Wolf Brain.